Hey guys, I really don't know what to say. I had some pretty big plans for this month. I was gonna do nothing but vampire themed games all month, streaming and just uploading, but I don't know. I've been so tired lately, and I've been having to look for a second job. I just haven't had the time, and kind of builds up after a while. I won't say it's depression. I mean, I've had my issues with it in the past, but this doesn't feel the same. I'm just physically and mentally exhausted. And even on my days off, most of the time I just want to sleep. I don't want to do anything. And even when I'm up, I still don't want to do anything. But I'm in the process of trying to figure out essentially what my genre or what my niche it will be here on YouTube. I initially started out with just doing, just games that I enjoyed, but even looking back on all of my old videos, I am kind of just uncomfortable having them on my channel just because the quality is so bad. My old computer just couldn't handle most of the games that I enjoyed playing, and adding on top of that, recording software running in the background, it was just an absolute nightmare. I've got a newer computer which handles things a lot better, but there's still some things that I have not really smoothed out, I suppose is a good term. I'm checking into maybe branching out into different types of content, but I've not made any definitive choice or decision at this point. So as of right now, I do have a second job lined up. I just have to wait on orientation and figure out when I start officially, I suppose, and then I've got to iron out some details with my current part-time job to work out my hours and see if I'm even going to stay there or not, because my second job honestly would probably be enough on its own, since I'll be getting more hours and higher pay. But it all depends on how things even out, because I'm basically going to be on my own for quite some time. So I have to be able to make ends meet, and since my channel is not taken off and it's not monetized, and my audience, I love all of you, but it's no secret my audience is very small here and on Twitch. So that in mind, I'm not making any sort of revenue or any income off of either my YouTube channel or my Twitch streams, and I've taken the Patreon link off because it was going nowhere and it was just depressing having it up in the first place. But yeah, not much else to say there other than I had some big plans. I was really excited. I was going to do face cam for the first time, and I was going to dress up like a vampire, have my fangs and everything, and I had little blood bags, like actual juice box type blood bags that I could put juice or Kool-Aid or something in. Since I don't drink alcohol, there wasn't going to be any wine in there, but I was going to go all out, and it was going to be fun. I wanted to have fun with it, but the webcam situation didn't work out. And then after the first attempt with it, I was just too frustrated. I have to get a completely different webcam to make it work. And by the time I'm able to afford it, I'm probably gonna puke through the entire Vampire Month thing. I suppose I could keep doing the vampire theme for a while, but I know I'm going to do it again once Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 comes out anyways, so we'll see what happens, I guess. I don't know, I'm trying to think of other things here that are relevant. I really, really, really wanted to do a sort of my initial thoughts or reactionary video to the whole Trisha Paytas coming out as a transgender thing, but no, my voice would not be heard. I know it wouldn't. And I'm fairly certain at this point that she's just trolling, but that doesn't change the fact that it's because of people like her trolling the way that she is, or even people like her that just think it's a joke, that think, this struggle that people, myself included, deal with on a daily basis is just a joke. It's hurtful. But I don't think she cares, because right now it's getting her attention, it's getting her views, it's, people are reacting to her, people are making angry videos about her, and so it's getting her channel more traffic, and it's making her money. And at the end of the day, that's what a lot of these people care about, is just the money. It doesn't matter to her that you have trans people like me that can't afford surgery, they can't afford to go to a gender therapist to get approved for testosterone, they can't afford to get the testosterone even if they got approved, can't afford anything, can't even afford a new binding shirt. So that's fun, all sorts of fun right now. I made my feelings on it pretty clear on Twitter, but I deleted my initial Twitter thread just because it was a knee-jerk, angry reaction, and I'm better than that, or I like to think that I'm better than that anyways. And I made another post about it when I got off of work, since I heard about it right before I went to work tonight. Well, tonight as in, it would have been the 8th, October 8th, and now it's the morning of October 9th, I think. I don't even know what day it is anymore. How pathetic is that? No, the morning of October. I heard about it October 9th in the afternoon, and right now it's the morning of October 10th. Holy crap. I don't even know what day it is anymore. That's how bad this is. My days and nights just bleed into one another now. Oh, goodness. I don't know. I guess my angry reaction was along the lines of, the long and short of it is that it's because of people like her trolling or making a joke out of it that I was terrified to come out to my parents. And I'm 35 years old. It's one of those things where I don't pass well as a man in my day-to-day life. And I'm so uncomfortable with things right now that I don't want to have to explain myself over and over and over to people that are, in the grand scheme of things, inconsequential, customers or co-workers, things like that. So I just don't correct anybody whenever they misgender me or they use my legal name, since I can't even get my name changed yet. I suppose I could, but I don't even know where I'd get started. But my dysphoria has been really bad lately, because I'm having to pretend to be something that I'm not. And then to have this clickbaity queen of the trolls YouTuber that even non-YouTube savvy people are well aware of, or at least are aware of the fact that she exists. Her going on to TMZ at this point, giving an interview about how, she's not going to change any aspect of herself physically. She's just going to, consider herself a gay man. Which, you know what, Trisha, I hate to tell you this, honey, but as a gay trans man, gay men are not going to want you. You might get lucky with the bisexual men, but the gay men are not going to want you because you're not even making an attempt. I've at least had one guy have a crush on me because I made an attempt to pass, but he just couldn't get over it. He couldn't wrap his brain around it. Which, you know what? I can't blame him, because I look in the mirror right now and I don't see a man either. But it's people like this that make it so hard for any of us to be taken seriously. I don't know. I've got to stop talking about that before I get upset again. Anyways, yeah. Life updates. That's about all I got. I might have another video up this weekend. I might do some streaming this weekend too if I'm not completely wiped out. Again, it depends on whether or not they start orientation this weekend or whatever, or if they start it next weekend or next week at some point. So I'll keep you guys posted as best I can. I've been trying to be more active on Twitter, but to be completely honest, I hate Twitter. I hate it with a burning passion, especially since more and more maps and no maps keep popping up randomly. I try to do my best to report them as often as I can, but I'm just one person. I'm not going to get rid of all of the kitty diddlers. No, I hate Twitter, but it's the easiest place for me to announce what's going on and when I'm streaming. So if you're not following me on Twitter, you probably won't know, but I don't post enough on Twitter anyways for it to matter, so I need to start putting... Actually, you know what I'm going to do in this video? I'm going to put a link to my Discord server down in the... I'll pin a comment and put it down there since people have a hard... You know, the descriptions and everything, you have to hit show all to expand it to see all of the information. And honestly, just coming from someone who, you know, watches YouTube videos constantly, it's kind of irritating. I don't like how they collapse all the information in the description. They didn't used to do that, but then people's descriptions started getting ridiculously long, so I guess that's why they implemented it, but it's still annoying. But yeah, I'll try to let people know what's going on. More than likely, if I do stream, it's going to be Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, because I want to finish it at some point before Bloodlines 2 comes out. If not, I might play some of Vampire. I know I've got to finish editing and uploading a big chunk of that. I played about 2 hours of it off stream, so just on my own time, so I need to post that too. Basically, it's just me going through this super long video and cutting out every time I pause the game. I'm also thinking about doing Red Embrace Hollywood, but that's going to be a lot of me reading, so I have to be in the mood to actually read out loud. I have issues with reading out loud sometimes because I will start stuttering really badly, and I'm trying my hardest not to stutter right now, so yeah, this is just one long rambling chain of thought. Just whatever comes to me. This is how my brain usually works. It starts at one subject and then bounces around until it finds its way back. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Keep an eye out for streaming on the weekend, maybe Friday night, who knows. And yeah, hopefully I'll get another video up. I've still got to finish Man of Medan and Heavy Rain. I've got 3 videos for Heavy Rain that I need to finish editing, and then another 2, I think, for Man of Medan. I don't know. I've not forgotten them, they're just not finished. So, thanks for sticking with me, guys, and I'm sorry for the rambling, but sometimes you just gotta get some thoughts out. Catch you guys later.